As we wrap up the school year, I want to take a moment to thank you. Whether you're a student, a staff member, a family member, or a supporter of Weld RE-4, your role in our community has mattered deeply. This time of the year brings a mix of emotions. Pride in all that's been accomplished, excitement for the summer ahead, and a touch of nostalgia as we say goodbye to another chapter. I am grateful for the moments we've shared this year, and I look forward to what we'll build together in the fall. In this year's final episode of the Superintendent Spotlight, I will sit down with students from across our district who are moving on to their next big steps. I want to take a moment to congratulate the graduates of the class of 2025. I am very proud of you. We wish you the best and want you to know that Weld RE-4 will always be your home. Skyview Elementary's annual STEM Day was packed with curiosity, creativity, and hands-on learning. Students explored science, technology, engineering, and math through a variety of engaging activities and stations including robotics, game design, agriculture, fingerprinting, and so much more. Rangeview 5th graders participated in their International Baccalaureate Final Exhibition, a powerful culmination of their inquiry, research, and reflection. Their projects addressed real-world issues and showcased the kind of thoughtful, global-minded learning we strive for across our district. One of our favorite spring traditions returned this month, the annual 5th grade track meet. Students from across Weld RE-4 came together for a day of friendly competition, teamwork, and fun, competing in events like races, sprints, relays, high jumps, and more. Speaking of big leaps, our high school students continue to shine on a national stage. The Windsor High School Jazz Ensemble, Wizardry, was just named the #1 high school large vocal jazz ensemble in the nation by the Downbeat Student Music Awards. This is the highest honor a high school vocal jazz group can earn in the United States. Congratulations. Our high school key clubs are unlocking their true potential and making a difference across the district. Severance High School students brought home 2 major awards from the district convention, including first place for their Cans Around the Pod food drive, which supported the Weld County Food Bank. Ruby Beals will present the project at the International Key Club Convention in Orlando this summer. Meanwhile, Windsor High School's Key Club donated 30 blankets to a woman's place in Greeley, thanks to a community grant, and logged over 1,000 hours of service. Great work, kids. Save the date! The ribbon-cutting ceremony for Ridgeline Middle School will take place on August 28th, and Severance High School's new addition and CTE Center ribbon-cutting ceremony will be on September 4th. Stay tuned for more details. Can you tell us what your name is and what grade you're in?
My name is Harper Houle, and I am in 8th grade.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what your time here at Windsor Middle School has been like?
Windsor Middle School has been a great experience for me. I have loved how all the teachers are. They are so kind and helpful.
What are some of your favorite memories?
Some of my favorite memories are getting to know all my friends and growing as a person. I think it's really cool to see how much you can learn from just being in 3 years of middle school.
Were there any coaches, teachers, or staff members that made an impact on you?
My math teacher, who's been my math teacher for 2 years, Mrs. Lind, has made a big impact on me.
She's awesome. You have been named the April Optimist Student of the Month. And can you tell me a little bit about what is that award and why you were selected?
So Optimist Student of the Month is every month they pick an 8th grader out of the school who represents optimism and shows that they're working hard in school. I take my schoolwork very seriously, and I think I take it on myself to get good grades, and I think that's one of the reasons why I got nominated.
Speaking of hardworking, your performance in Mary Poppins was amazing. What kind of sparked your interest in getting into theater?
I've always had a love for music and theater and acting, and once I got into middle school, I finally had that chance to try it out and see how I would do, and I loved that opportunity.
What was one of the most memorable moments about performing in the musical this year?
Getting to know my castmates and working together to see the show become an entire production.
Windsor Middle School has a program called Where Everyone Belongs, also known as WEB. And can you tell me a little bit about Web and what your role has been in that?
It basically welcomes in 6th graders and helps them get comfortable and coordinated with the school. I am a Web leader, and so on the first day that they were at school, I showed them around the school. We played games and helped bond with each other to help them feel a little more connected.
That's nice. It's really a relief to those 6th graders because it's scary coming in to middle school, and you'll experience that again next year going into high school. What have you enjoyed most about being involved in Web?
Knowing that I'm making a difference in the 6th graders' lives and helping them become comfortable and knowing that they have a safe place to come to if they need it.
Would you recommend other kids to get involved in that process?
For sure. I think it's an amazing program, and it's always so much fun to get to know other people.
What are you most looking forward to about high school?
The theater program. I absolutely love theater, music, and everything about it, and I think it's going to be so much fun.
Some great things going on over there, and I can't wait to see what you do. Harper, we have a lot of new 6th graders coming to Windsor Middle next year. What's some advice you might give them?
I would say that just have fun, and it's getting you ready for high school, and enjoy it, because this fun won't last all your life.
That's right. Thank you. Harper, it's been just a spoonful of sugar visiting with you. I'm excited to watch you as you go into Windsor High School, and I'll be watching you in the plays over there, I'm sure. It's just been great to be able to connect and showcase some of our wonderful students in Weld RE-4. Our Web program that will be in all 3 middle schools is a great way for kids to connect and help each other and build those relationships. Hi, thanks for joining me today at Severance Middle School. I'm interviewing one of our 8th graders who will be going on to be a Silver Knight. Can you tell everyone what your name is and what grade you're in?
Tandalins, I'm in 8th grade.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what your time here at Severance Middle School has been like?
It's been fun. I do basketball, track, and I'm in band, so.
What about being on the teams? What do you enjoy most about that?
Being able to learn leadership and work with the team.
So looking back at your basketball career at Severance Middle School, what is the moment that maybe stands out or something you'll remember?
Shooting 3 3-pointers in a row at one of our away games.
And do you plan on continue playing sports?
Yeah, probably basketball and track.
You're an athlete, but you're also a musician. What instrument do you play?
Percussion.
Percussion. So what's involved with percussion?
All the background rhythms of the music.
What is your favorite percussion instrument?
The snare drum and cymbals.
Wow, so you have to have quite a skill base to do all that, yeah. Have you always been interested in that, or?
Yeah, my dad did it when he was in middle school and high school.
So as you move into high school, are you going to be taking any music classes at Severance High?
I'll be taking concert band.
Concert band, and you'll continue in percussion?
Yeah.
Amazing. I'll be looking forward to hearing your concerts. So Tandon, I would imagine that you're already registered for some classes at Severance High School. What are you most excited about taking?
Welding and wood shop.
There's a brand new Career and Tech Ed Center, and it has both those programs in it. What are you anxious about going to high school?
Getting lost in all the pods.
You know, we were talking before we started this interview about how they do such a nice job with incoming freshmen, and you know, getting to know the school and getting to know where your classrooms are, so you will be just fine, I think. Next year we have a whole new batch of 6th graders coming in. If you were able to give those kids some advice, what would you give them?
Stay on top of your homework and keep your grades up for sports.
That is really good advice. So Tandon, I know that they have the Web program out here at Severance Middle School. Were you involved in that?
Yep.
And what did you do? What was your role?
We went to 6-week win classes and taught them about leadership and prioritizing your time.
What do you like best about that program?
You get to work with people that are new and help them succeed.
So I'm really excited, Tandon, to watch you as you get into high school and listen to your concerts and see you perform as a Silver Knight out on the court and the track. So we're looking forward to that. We'll be watching you. Hi, thanks for joining me here today. I'm out at Rangeview Elementary. Rangeview is our IB school, our IB elementary school. And today I have Macy joining me. She's a wonderful 5th grader. So Macy, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Maisie Thomas. I am a 5th grader at Rangeview Elementary, and I've been here for 4 years now.
Rangeview is an IB school. So can you tell me what that means to be an IB school?
In IB school, we have very specific qualities to make our student body a kinder and more respectful student body. So we have different traits that help us grow and learn.
I know part of the IB program is to have community service, and can you tell me if you've ever been involved in any community service projects?
Yeah, me and my family have done some with the church, and we have done a lot with foster care and just donating to kids in need.
That's a great thing to be involved in, that's for sure. So as an IB school, Rangeview emphasizes having students develop critical thinking and research skills. Can you think of a school project that required you to research a topic?
We did a heritage project this year where we learned about our mom or dad's side of like where they're from and all the cool things behind that.
Nice. So what did you learn? What did you find out?
I found out like the deeper that you go, the more interesting it gets, and like that we have so many different things, so many different interesting fun facts and things about our family that all connect back to us, and I'm really proud to have a beautiful heritage.
Every one of our elementary schools has specials, and they're like music and art, but Rangeview has something that the rest of the schools don't have, and that's an elective that is Spanish. And I believe you're in Spanish class. Can you tell me about what you've learned in Spanish?
I've learned a lot of colors, and having just be able to have a super simple conversation with someone if I need something, or just like saying hello to them. And we've also learned how to count to, I think, 1,000, which is really unique and special. Yeah.
You have something that's called an exhibition. Can you tell me what that is?
An exhibition is a way for students to take something that they're very passionate about and take action within that passion.
And what are you planning on doing?
Our topic is recycling, and we want to take action by starting a recycling program in Rangeview so that we will encourage teachers to recycle with the school.
So IB requires students to keep a portfolio, and it's all your work that you've collected throughout the years. Can you tell me a little bit about your portfolio?
Yes, so each year we add all of our things that we do. So we do like all of our research projects are in here, and they're separated by grade. So it's a way for us, to look back on what we've done over the years. And it's very interesting to like see like the fun activities we've done.
What are you most proud of?
Probably we were writing poems last year, and that was something I really enjoyed, and I felt like I really grew in that, and that is something I'm very proud of to look back on.
And I think, Maisie, that will help you as you move forward into middle school as well, right?
Yes.
That's great. Do you have a favorite teacher or someone that's really special to you here?
Yes, over the years, starting in 3rd grade, Miss Turk has been a huge influence on me. She has helped me so much and grow so much. Like, I would not be the same person I am right now without her. So it's really lovely to be able to enjoy and look back on my past years with her.
I know Miss Turk, and she's a wonderful, wonderful teacher. Yeah. So next year, you're gearing up to go to middle school. Are you getting excited about that?
I'm very excited, but I'm also very nervous just because it's like a new environment, but I know that like I have friends in there and that I won't need to stress and that I can just be myself.
If there was a child watching this that was about to start kindergarten next year, what advice would you give that child?
Don't be afraid to just be yourself, because everyone in your class is new to this school too, and you don't have to feel like you're left out of anything. And don't be afraid to just jump into things and just make new friends.
Thanks for joining me today out here at Rangeview Elementary. Maisie, it was so nice to meet you, and I'm looking forward to see what you do in middle school. I'm here at Windsor High School with the senior Graydon Gentry. Do you want to introduce yourself and tell everyone what grade you're in?
Yeah, so I'm Graydon Gentry. I'm a senior at Windsor High School this year.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what your experience here at Windsor High School has been?
Freshman year, I joined the soccer and robotics team. And when I joined the robotics team, it was Mr. Klein, so it was fun. We had a lot of teacher control. We were able to be in the lab almost 100% of the time when we weren't in school. So yeah, that was really fun. I've been consistently taking AP and hard classes, trying to challenge myself and just learn more.
And your folks are both coaching, aren't they? That's awesome. What are your favorite memories from high school when you look back?
I think some of my favorite memories were actually when Mr. Klein had 2 of his exchange students, because we got to learn a lot about Senegal and Pakistan specifically, and just got to hang out with them and learn through robotics, and that was one of the best moments when I was just able to hang out with them.
Great, and you mentioned Mr. Klein having an impact on you. Are there any other teachers or coaches or staff members that have had an impact on you?
Yeah, so majorly Mr. Weiser and Mr. Klein, of course. They've been my two coaches for all the extracurriculars, so it's been good for both of them. And I've had Mr. Weiser in class for 2 years now straight, so that's been really fun.
When did you first get interested in robotics?
Probably back in elementary school, because my brother and I did a innovator showcase where we made a fan-powered car. Like that kind of stuff is just, that was fun because we were able to experiment together and get into robotics. And then passion just kind of developed through middle school. In Lego League team, and then as soon as I hit high school, I knew exactly what I wanted to do.
As a senior, what's your role in the robotics club right now?
In the robotics club, I am my team's main programmer. I'm also the 5115 captain. So what we've been able to do actually is put together training modules and training presentations to help the future generations of Windsor robotics and help get them into everything faster.
Now you make some of your parts, right? With the 3D printer?
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
What we do is we use them all on Onshape, which actually Klein taught us how to do Onshape and all that kind of development. And then we print them out to 3D print them. We figure out force vectors, all that kind of stuff to figure out what type of infill is best for each scenario. So there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes into that as well.
I understand, and I remember when you received this award, the 2024 First Tech Challenge Dean's List Award. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is?
It's an award that celebrates the first ideals of gracious professionalism and cooperation and all of these kind of big ideals that First stands on. And it's an award given to 20 people each year. 10 from FTC, 10 from FRC, and it just celebrates people who follow First and who are great ambassadors for First.
Well, you are a perfect candidate for that, and congratulations on that. That leads us into the next question, which is, what are you going to do after high school?
So after high school, I'm going to Colorado School of Mines, majoring in computer science, specializing in robotics.
What are you looking forward to most about college?
I'm looking forward to the challenge of college and just meeting new people, being able to experience life in a different way than high school.
What advice would you give to the freshmen?
One thing I always like to tell the freshmen is get more involved. Even if you think you're involved enough, you're probably not. Because there's a lot of different clubs you can be in.
You've been in our district since kindergarten, so you've been K through 12. Has Weld RE-4 prepared you for the future world, for college?
Yeah, I definitely think it has. There's been a lot of projects that have gone into it, a lot of writing, of course. A lot of that professional development skills has been very helpful for me.
It's good to hear. I know you're involved in soccer as well. What are some fun experiences you'll remember from your high school career?
Well, I'll always remember like the 2 goals I scored JV level through junior year, which was kind of disheartening, but I mean,
Exciting.
Yeah, it was exciting, and then becoming varsity my senior year.
Well, thanks for joining me today, Graydon. It's been really great catching up with you, and I'm excited to see where your future takes you. I'll be watching you, and best of luck at School of Mines. Today I'm at Severance High School, and I'm interviewing one of our wonderful seniors, Raina Pence. Tell us a little bit about you.
My name is Raina Pence. I've lived in Severance for about 5 years now. Do track, school, academics, National Honor Society.
When we were visiting earlier, it sounds like you really are busy, and you said the secretary of the National Honor Society. That's great. What has your experience at Severance High School been like?
It's been, because of how small our classes are compared to like some of the larger high schools, I find that it's like everybody knows everybody else, and very tight-knit community within our class itself, a lot of school spirit.
Are there any teachers, coaches, or staff members who made a big impact on you?
Mr. Nichols, he started here like the same year we did, so like my freshman year was like his first year teaching here. And I've had him for 3 of the 4 years.
So I understand that field and track is your sport. How did you become interested in that?
was kind of just like that person that wanted to try every single sport that there was, and track just really stuck.
So what events do you participate in?
I do 100-meter hurdles and the 300-meter hurdles.
What motivates you to finish and to finish strong?
It's always been a goal of mine to qualify for individual events for state, and just getting my time faster and faster has always been a top priority.
And how's your time right now?
It's good. I'm ranked, I think, like 22nd, and you need to be top 18 to go to state, so I'm getting there.
That's great. What's the most memorable moment of your athletic career so far? Has there been something that stands out to you?
Last year, I had a freshman join my team. Her name is Zeta, and like for hurdling, I've always been like one of the only hurdlers, and like that past year, just having somebody I could be so close to who also does the same event as me was amazing.
How has that shaped your experience here at Severance High School?
Being in track kind of gives you a certain friend group. Like you always have somebody to talk to, just being around the people who also do like the same difficult sport as you do. So it's just always been, well, with an already very tight-knit community in the school, just even tighter with my teammates.
What are your plans for next year?
In the fall, I'll be attending CU Boulder.
And what is your major?
Biochemistry.
Biochemistry. So what do you do with a biochemistry degree?
I plan on continuing on at CU and going to their physician assistant program and hopefully being a dermatology physician assistant.
What are you most excited about? I know you said you're not going to run in college. You did have an offer, but you decided you love Colorado, right?
Oh yeah.
So what are you most excited about?
It's a really big school, and athletics are a huge, huge, huge part of it. And I love watching sports. I'm excited to watch it with that big of like a football field and the team and everything.
Do you feel like Severance High School has prepared you for college? You feel confident going in?
I do. I have had a great counselor these past couple of years, Miss Taylor, and she's always been helping me decide all that kind of stuff. She's been amazing about helping me figure it all out.
We have a brand new class coming in the fall to Severance High School. And what advice, if you could talk to those freshmen, what advice would you give them right now?
Take your freshman year seriously. I came in during like just after the year of like COVID, and I was kind of just like whatever about it. But I wish I took it more seriously when I did.
Take your freshman year seriously. I've had a nickel for every time I've told freshmen that. Raina, thanks for joining me today. It's been so good to get to know you, and I look forward to seeing what you're doing in the future, and I'll be watching you and following you as you go out into the world. There's so many great things happening at Severance High School, and I'm so proud to be able to interview some of these students who are going to just do wonderful things. Thanks for joining me.